so now we're in the audio section. You can ignore the sound settings because that's just between neutral and dynamic, where you can increase the treble, mid and bass and balance the car accordingly to where you would like the music most loud. If we go to the radio settings, this is where you can control your traffic announcements and news announcements, and also you can then sort your radio by alphabetical or by frequency. If we can exit out of that one, you can go to your volume settings, which will just go through the system voice, the ringtone, voice itself, and then the system sound. So when you hear a speed camera or anything like that through here. So we can go back out of that one now and go to the vehicle. This tells us about vehicle lighting, vehicle access, and the safety. Vehicle lighting is your guide me home lighting and automatic main beam. So guide me home lighting just leaves the lights on for a good 30 seconds while you get out of the car, which allows you to get inside without falling over anything. The automatic main beam is very simple, very straightforward. Well, now that's on, you don't have to worry about using your main beam, because once it senses a car, it will then just put it off, and then when the car has disappeared out of view, it will then turn the main beam back on for you. So now we've gone through that one, we can exit out of here and go to vehicle access. So this one's just very simple again: driver's door unlock, the boot unlock, or the folding mirrors to disable and enable those. Safety, this is where you can go through if you get a low tyre pressure sensor on the screen. Once you've pumped it up to the correct set, you can just press this button here and then just reset, and then on the screen here it will come back saying it's registered the tyre pressures that you've pumped them up to. The diagnostics will check all tyre pressures, and also it will tell you when the next service is due. So if we tap that, you can see on the screen the next service is in 11,900 miles. There's no faults, and there we go. So on the updates, you can just allow the updates to download using an external Wi-Fi, and then connected services, very simple, it's just the connected services available. Now if we exit out of this one, you can see we're back to the home screen again. If we tap on the help, you'll be able to see you've got a user manual inside of the car now. That saves a lot of faffing around, going looking through a book or anything like that. Instead, you can now just tap on the area you can see that there might be a problem, and it will then give you a little drop down where you can tap on those as well, and it then tells you everything you need to know about that, and that is called a visual search, because you can visually see the car. On the tutorials, it just walks you through things, so feel free to just click on these and then tap the play on your own time when you get into the car, and it will just tell you all of the things through customization, voice recognition, getting started, and then obviously your eye toggles. The voice assistant, this is very simple, it just tells you what you can tell the car. So if you tap into the navigation, you can just say navigate home. But in order to do that, you first have to go, hey Peugeot. But obviously the car is not completely turned on right now. We go in fact to the climate control. You can set the settings on the left side and the right side, or you can sync them together so there'll be 20, or any temperature that you set. In order to change the bottom widget, you hold two fingers, so I'm going to do it on the sat nav, which will then bring up this box. While you're on the climate, depending on the temperature you've got, so if we go down in temperature, you can then see it's gone down. So if I tap on that now, it puts it on the right hand side, will be set to 18.5 once I tap that button. So if I just quickly restart the car.